The second book of Pistis Sophia. John came forward and said, O Lord, bid me also speak the solution of the words which thy light power hath prophesied aforetime through David. And Jesus answered and said unto John, To thee, too, John, I give commandment to speak the solution of the words which my light power hath prophesied through David. Grace and truth met together, in righteousness and peace kissed each other. Truth has sprouted forth out of the earth, and righteousness looked down from the heaven. And John answered and said, This is the word which thou hast said unto us aforetime. I have come out of the height and entered into the Sabbath, the good, and embraced the light power in him. Now therefore grace and truth, which met together, thou art grace, and thou art sent out of the regions of the height through thy Father, the first mystery which looketh within, in that he hath set thee, that thou mayest have mercy on the whole world. Truth, on the other hand, is the power of the Sabbath, the good, which bound itself in thee, and which thou hast cast forth to the left through the first mystery which looketh without. And the little Sabbath, the good, took it and cast it forth into the matter of Barbelo, and he made proclamation concerning the regions of truth to all the regions of those of the left, that matter of Barbelo, that is, which is the body for thee today. And righteousness and peace, which kissed each other, righteousness then art thou, didst bring all the mysteries through the Father, the first mystery which looketh within, and hast baptized this power of Sabbath, the good, and thou didst go to the region of the rulers, and didst give unto them the mysteries of the height. They became righteous and good. Peace, on the other hand, is the power of Sabbath, that is the soul, which did enter into the matter of Barbelo, and also the rulers of the 6 eons of Yorbaoth have made peace with the mystery of the light and truth which is sprouted forth out of the earth. It is the power of Sabaoth, the good, which came out of the region of the right, which lieth outside the treasury of the light, and which hath come into the region of those of the left. It hath entered into the matter of Barbelo, and hath made proclamation concerning the mysteries of the region of truth. Righteousness, on the other hand, which looketh down from heaven, is thou the first mystery which looketh down without. And as thou didst come out of the spaces of the height with the mystery of the light kingdom, and thou didst come down upon the light vesture which thou didst receive from the hand of Barbelo, which vesture is Jesus our Savior, in that thou didst come down upon him as a dove. It came to pass then, when John had brought forward these words, that the first mystery which looketh without said unto him, Well said, John, beloved brother. The first mystery again continued and said, It came to pass therefore that the power which had come out of the height, that is I, in that my Father sent me to save Pistis Sophia out of the chaos, that I therefore, and also the power which did go from me, and the soul which I had received from Sabaoth the good, they drew towards one another and became a single light stream, which shone exceedingly. I called down Gabriel and Michael out of the eons, at the command of my Father, the first mystery which looketh within, and I gave unto them the light stream, and let them go down into the chaos, to help Pistis Sophia, and to take the light powers which the emanations of the self-willed had taken from her, from them, and gave them to Pistis Sophia. And straightway, when they had brought down the light stream into the chaos, it shone most exceedingly in the whole of the chaos, and spread itself over all the regions. And when the emanations of the self-willed had seen the great light of that stream, they were terror-stricken one with the other, and the stream draw forth out of them all the light powers which they had taken from Pistis Sophia, in the emanations of the self-willed could not dare to lay hold of that light stream in the dark chaos, nor could they lay hold of it with the art of self-willed, who ruleth over the emanations. And Gabriel and Michael led the light stream over the body of the matter of Pistis Sophia, and poured it into her all the light powers which they have taken from her. And the body of her matter became shining throughout, and all the powers also in her, whose light they had taken away, took light and ceased to lack their light, for they got their light which had been taken from them, because the light was given them through me. And Michael and Gabriel, who ministered all, had brought the light stream into the chaos, will give them the mysteries of the light. It is they to whom the light stream was entrusted, which I have given unto them and brought into the chaos. And Michael and Gabriel have taken no light for themselves, for the lights of Sophia, from the lights of Sophia, which they had taken from the emanations of the self-willed. It came to pass then, when the light stream had ingathered it into Pistis Sophia all her light powers, which it had taken from the emanations of self-willed, that is, she became shining throughout, and the light powers also in Pistis Sophia, which the emanations of self-willed had not taken, because became joyful again, and filled themselves with the light. And the lights which were poured into Pistis Sophia quickened the body of her matter, in which no light was present, and which was on the point of perishing or perished. And they raised up all her powers, which were on the point of being dissolved, and they took unto themselves a light power, and became again as they were before, and they increased again in their sense of light. And all the light powers of Sophia knew themselves mutually through my light stream, and were saved through the light of that stream. And my light stream, when it had taken away the lights from the emanations of the self-willed, which they had taken away from Pistis Sophia, poured them into Pistis Sophia, and turned itself about, and went up out of the chaos. When the first mystery had said this to the disciples, that it had befallen Pistis Sophia in the chaos, he answered and said unto them, Understand ye in what manner I discourse with you? Peter came forward and said, My Lord, concerning the solution of the words which thou hast spoken, thou thus hath thy light power prophesied through Solomon in his odes. A stream came forth and became a great flood. It tore away all to itself, and turned itself against the temple. Dams and buildings could not hold it, nor could the art of them who hold the waters. It was led over the whole land, and laid hold of all. They who were on the dry sand drank. Their thirst was quieted and quenched when the drought from the hand of the highest was given. Blessed are the ministers of that drought, to whom the water of the Lord is entrusted. They have refreshed parched lips. They whose power was taken away have gotten joy of heart, and they have laid hold of souls, having poured in the breath, so that they should not die. They have raised up limbs which were fallen. They have given power to their openness, and light unto their eyes, for they all have known themselves in the Lord, and are saved through the water of life eternal. Hearken therefore, my Lord, that I may set forth the word in openness, as thy power hath prophesied through Solomon. A stream came forth and became a great wide flood. This is the light stream hath spread itself out in the chaos over all the regions of the emanations of self-willed. And again, the word which thy power hath spoken through Solomon, it tore away all itself, and led it over the temple, that is, drew all the light powers out of the emanations of the self-willed, which they had taken from Pistis Sophia, and poured them anew into Pistis Sophia. And again, the word thy power hath spoken, the dams and buildings could not lay hold it. That is, the emanations of self-willed could not hold the light stream, within the walls of the darkness of the chaos. And again, the word which it has spoken, it has led over the whole land and filled all. That is, when Gabriel and Michael had led it over the body of Pistis Sophia, they had poured into her all the lights which the emanations of the self-will had taken from her, and the body of her matter shone. And the word which it has spoken, they who were in the dry sand drank. That is, all in Pistis Sophia, whose light had before been taken away, got light. And the word which it has spoken, their thirst was quieted and quenched. That is, her power ceased to lack the light, because their light, which had been taken from them, was given them again. And again, as thy power has spoken, the drought through the highest was given them. That is, the light was given unto them through the light stream, which came forth out of thee, the first mystery. And as the power has spoken, blessed are the ministers of the drought. This is the word which thou hast spoken. Michael and Gabriel, who have ministered, have brought the light stream into the chaos, and also led it forth again. They will give them the mysteries of the light of the height, they to whom the light stream is entrusted. And again, as the power has spoken, they have refreshed parched lips. This is Gabriel and Michael have not taken for themselves from the lights of Pistis Sophia, which they had spoiled from the emanations of the self-willed, but they have poured them into Pistis Sophia. And again, the word which it has spoken, they whose power was taken away have gotten joy of heart. That is, all the other powers of Pistis Sophia, which the emanations of the self-willed have not taken, are become exceedingly merry, and have filled themselves with the light from their light fellows. For these have poured it into them. And the word which thy power has spoken, they have quickened souls, having poured in the breast, so that they should not die. That is, when they had poured the lights into Pistis Sophia, they quickened the body of her matter, for which they had before taken its lights, and which was on the point of perishing. And again, the word which the power has spoken, they have raised up limbs which were fallen, or that they should not fall. That is, when they poured into her lights, they raised up all the powers which were on the point of being dissolved. And again, as the light power has spoken, they have received again their light, and have become as they were before. And again, the word which it has spoken, they have given light unto their eyes. That is, they have received sense in the light, and known the light stream that is belongeth to the height. And again, the word which it has spoken, they all have known themselves in the Lord. That is, all the powers of Pistis Sophia have known one another through the light stream. And again, the word which it has spoken, they are saved through the water of life eternal. That is, they are saved through the whole light stream. And again, the word which it has spoken, the light stream tore all to itself and drew it over the temple. That is, when the light stream had taken all the light powers of Pistis Sophia and had spoiled them from the emanations of the self-willed, it poured them into Pistis Sophia, and turned itself about, and went out of the chaos, and came over thee, thou who art the temple. This is the solution of all the words which the light stream has spoken through the Ode of Solomon. It came to pass then, when the first mystery had heard Peter speak these words, that he said unto him, Well said, Peter, this is the solution of the words which have been spoken.